Hey guys, it's Fat Basement Dweller, back for another episode of Magic World 2, and last time we crafted our first Ars Magica 2 spell, but we couldn't use it because it cost too much mana for my level 1 noob self. Well, since last time, I remembered that there's actually there were three different modes of casting in Ars Magica 2. Now I think there's only two, from what I can tell, but if we hit C in this mod pack, you'll see the little moon down there, the blue moon, change to a crescent looking moon. And if we check now, our regeneration spell only costs 30 mana. That's because in this mode we're actually using a diminished version of the spell, so it'll probably regenerate us for less than normal, but since we can't use the other one anyway, we don't really have to worry about that. So let's go ahead and try this now. And okay, well, there we go. About 10 seconds of regeneration, and it looks like we gained about 2 levels down there as well. See the little 3 down there instead of a 1. And let me check this. And if we do this here, AMUI CFG, AMUI CFG, we should be able to edit this somehow. No. Yeah. Well, either way, we'll have to figure this out. We'll open a drag and drop configuration. Well, I couldn't drag and drop it. And I really want to see the numeric value on these bars, but yeah, definitely not drag and drop, at least in this mode. Not sure what's going on there, but oh well. We can see our mana bar went down. It's regenerating somewhat slowly, and I still haven't healed, so let's level up some more. And these infinity orbs that we found in that chest, the Thaumcraft ruin chest, I think actually if we use these, yeah, we get more skill points to use. So there, we got one more green skill point, and it looks like we got a couple blue ones for leveling up as well. So let's grab this one for another blue point. Yeah, 3 blue points and 1 green point. And we should be able to craft some better spells here shortly. So that's good news. And I can actually heal myself now without having to die or find one of those geostrata crystals underground or craft vanilla healing potions. So we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. And so the next thing we need to do, I think, is create a Calefactor from Ars Magica 2. And this device actually will let us double our ores, sometimes triple our ores. And it's actually pretty easy to make. Unfortunately, to power it, I think we need a Light Nexus. And if we go ahead and look at structures, Light Nexus, we need white chalk to draw the runes. And if we check that, me a white dye, Arcane Ash. I mean, Arcane Ash for white chalk, which comes from burning arcane compound, and that requires netherrack and glowstone. So, in order to advance any more with Ars Magica 2, infrastructure-wise, we're going to need to go to the Nether, and which means we need to mine some obsidian, which means we need to make a diamond pick, since I don't think there's any way to cheat and get obsidian, because obviously we don't have any of the tech mods like thermal expansion to use the terrain smasher. So let's go ahead and craft this up a diamond pick, and I'm gonna go off camera and find some obsidian so we can go to the Nether and hopefully get some easy glowstone without dying horribly. Oh, and by the way, I made my pants, so I got a full set of armor now. And apparently this stuff is really enchantable, so not only do we need obsidian for the portal, we can get an enchanting table going and hopefully get us some good enchantments on this. I think I heard that this stuff is actually as enchantable as gold armor, so we should be able to get some really nice enchants on here once we get the table and bookcases up and running and have the levels to do it. Alright, so I'm going to cut out here. I'm going to go down into the mine and hopefully I'm going to sleep through the night, and then I'm going to go down in the mine and get some obsidian, so you don't have to watch me do that, because that's the most boring kind of mining ever, and be back and see what we can find in the Nether. Alright, I'm back, and we're going to put this portal a bit away from the house so we don't have to listen to it all the time, and I'm going to put it in the swamp because for some reason that just seems fitting. And we need to go one higher here, and then try not to mess this up since I left my diamond pick at the house. Probably should bring a little bit more cobble than this, but hopefully we'll get a good spawn in the Nether for once. Alright, cross our fingers and head in. And you guys have been watching me for a little while, know I hate the Nether, and since we have nature installed here, we're going to have all kinds of other stuff, like the red creepers and the exploding bats, and, well, stuff that makes vanilla look really tame. And this doesn't exactly feel like the best spawn, but we got some glowstone nearby, which is a lot better than I normally get, so let's see if we can't get it and get the heck out of here. Or in before gassed. Wow. What was that? And for once I can't blame my cat because she's not here. Try and keep too much of this from being lost. We don't need a whole heck of a lot, but while we're here, press our luck, and there we go. Alright, I'm just going to collect some more of this stuff and get the heck out of here, because all we need is some glowstone and netherrack, and I just figured I'd turn the recording on just in case we got like a really bad spawn and you guys could see me die horribly, but that doesn't seem to be the case, so back in a bit. And right after I turned off the recording, I ran into a bunch of these guys on the other side of the portal, and they're fire elementals. And they don't really run at you hostile-wise, but they will hurt you if you get too close. So, they need to go. And they're from Ars Magica, and all the elements have guardians, which are the bosses, and the elementals, which are the little things like that. And I'm up to level 9 from healing, so the higher in level we get, the more things like that we're going to see, and the nastier they're going to get. But been getting a whole bunch of new entries as well in our Arcane Compendium, and one of them was a crafting table that we can get that won't drop the stuff all over the ground. So I want to go ahead and make that. For that we need a couple crafting tables and some slabs. It looks like some wool carpet. May need to go out and find some more wool, because I think I used up on the last of the armor that I made. So let me go do that, and then we'll craft this up and then get to work on the Nexus and the Calefactor. Alright, so I got the wool we need for the workbench. I also had to duck back into the nether because I forgot we need quartz for the Light Nexus. And we need 8 blocks, so we just need to put these pieces together. Like so. And this won't, shift click won't work with this for whatever reason. I guess, well, crafting benches do stack, so I don't know what the problem is there. Take a quick look at what this looks like, since I've never used one of these. And we haven't gotten to Thaumcraft yet to use the Thaumcraft work crafting table, so let's check this one out. Oh, that's quite interesting. Well, the upside is things don't fall out. Apparently we get 2 different crafting grids, so if we forget to make something like wood planks, we don't have to take everything out of here or close it and use our inventory. It looks like we have a place to put stuff over here, materials. Pretty nice. Good to know. Alright, let's go make... Well, first we need to make the white chalk. And for that we need the arcane ash, and for that we need arcane compound. Need stone and redstone. We got redstone. Might need to cook up a little bit of stone here real quick. Wow. Tell me I don't have any cobblestone again. Oh, and I have to go back and look, because apparently I didn't notice some dirt big time. There's a whole bunch of glowstone right above the other side of the portal. I had to go hunting for quartz anyway, so... Alright, I'm just going to grab some cobble here real quick, and we'll get back to what we're doing. Alright, we got our stone, so let's make our arcane compound. We need to cook that up. And there's our white chalk. Now let's see where we can put this particular nexus. I think we can just put it right here, although I might want to fill this in and maybe we'll put it back here. Probably should have filled this in. first, because you can build, you can draw the runes on the sand, but it's not a good idea because if one piece of sand on any level moves, it'll destroy the runes. I mean, like if a creeper blows up on dirt, it's gonna do the same thing, but sand is just really not a good place to have your runes drawn on. Alright, so same thing, it needs to be 5 by 5. So let's get our quartz blocks out. 1, 2, 3. And we can always move this if we have to, but we will lose any power we have in the Nexus doing that. So just keep that in mind, and then we'll use cheap glass caps on top again. Because I certainly can't afford gold or redstone caps right now. And now this, unlike the that doesn't look right. No, I'm gonna need to make some more chalk. These should be 5 by 5 too. We got a whole bunch of new stuff we need to look up. I probably just clicked on the wrong block. Alright, let me make some more chalk. Alright, let's see. Let's click on the very middle block this time instead of being careless about this. And somehow our glass ended up over there. Don't ask me how. Grab some more real quick. So, I could cut out all this stuff, but unlike some YouTubers, I don't need to look like I know what I'm doing 100% of the time. Maybe that won't get me as many viewers, but I believe in keeping it real. And there we go. Looks like everything's working properly now. We got the particle effects. And inside, we need to make the Calefactor. We may need to hold off till next time on the Arcane Reconstructor. Let's see. What do we need for the Cal? I think they were... This one at least was pretty easy to make. Lapis, Ventium dust. We do have plenty of lapis and Ventium dust. Just need to cook up a little bit more stone, apparently. That would be hilarious. We needed to go mine more cobble when we have plenty of lapis and Ventium and stuff. And we need 4 stone for that, a little bit more redstone. And Arcane Reconstructor. We need a diamond and some purple dye and some more stone. So, alright. I don't... Where's my coal at? Alright, here we go. So we need 4 stone, 7 stone, 9 stone, and some purple dye. Red and blue, we should be able to do that. And how many diamonds do I have left? I think I have one left. Yes, may just have just enough to pull this off. But, and here's the funny part, we are going to be short on cobble. So, let's just steal it off the house for now. I'll fix this after we're done. Need, what, 2 more? Yeah, alright. So... purple dye, we need a little bit of blue, a little bit of red. The other downside of this thing, it doesn't have the, does it? Nah, we can't use it with this. So that looks like the only downside of this, it doesn't work with the NEI shift clicking. Let's see. Calefactor. Alright, so these two things we should be able to put over here, and they should be able to reach. And they should be powered by this. Now the Calefactor, I hope I'm saying that right, if not I don't really care. If we put gold in here, it should work like a pulverizer or a macerator and double our ore for us. But instead of getting dust, this will actually change it right into ingot form for us, and my cat is here to help out with this process. But when we're using Light Nexus to power this, sometimes we actually will get 3 ingots instead of 2 from this process. It's pretty slow. We can add focus or foci to these slots up here to speed it up, but until we actually store up some energy, this is going to be slow no matter what we do. We can, next time we'll try to build a mana battery to store some power when we're not using it. I need to look into how to connect it. I think we just used the, there we go, 1 ore gave us 2 ingots. Now this thing here will actually repair our tools, and I want to put my diamond pick in here that I used to mine all that obsidian, since we don't have a whole lot of diamonds yet. Now if we put that in here, it automatically pulls it up to this slot, and you can see the NVT or the damage data went from 121 to 120 there. This will very slowly repair this pick using the energy off the Light Nexus. And the same thing with this, we could put foci up here. You can make those eventually and speed things up or use less power, all kinds of good things. So I don't think we're going to have enough power to run both of these things at the same time, or they're going to be really, really slow. But that, in essence, is the beginning infrastructure for Ars Magica 2. Next time we might add a mana battery, but I think I really want to get back to this witchery mod, because I said I wanted to start with it since I haven't seen it really used yet. So next time I think we're going to delve into that more deeply than just some jars and this witch's oven. And it looks like a really complicated mod. It looks really interesting, and some really nice things to protect us from dying, from getting hungry, all kinds of good things. So I think that's what we're going to try to do next time. If you guys have a preference, let me know in the comments. Don't forget, if you like this, give me a thumbs up. It really helps. Leave a comment, and if you haven't yet, subscribe, because I'm really enjoying this mod pack. If you're liking it, let me know, so it gives me some more motivation to continue on with this series. And so next time, probably more witchery, or probably witchery, and maybe a little bit more Ars Magica to get these things running a little better to store some power. I'll have to think about it and see what you guys think. But until next time,